Hey guys, I'm Jeffrey.
I'm also Jeffrey.
And we'll be your hosts for the HKU Medical Campus Tour today.
We're currently standing in front of Wildflower, which is the central building of our medical campus. So let's talk about the place that we're currently in. This is the Church and Landholm atrium, and it's been very recently renovated, about 2 years ago. So everything is really new around here.
Classic HKUMed structure in the center of this atrium is something you might commonly see on people's Instagram and Facebook when they post pictures of their electric ceremony.
Now let's show you the 4 lecture theaters in this building.
These lecture theaters run along the building towards the enrichment.
This is where you will have the majority of the lectures if they are not given quiet evening sets. Each lecture theatre has a capacity of 220 seats, and they can also be expanded as the wall between lecture theatres and removed for larger capacities, such as during banquet ceremonies.
Although we as Year 1 medical students have yet to experience how hectic it can be attending one of these live lectures, from year to experience, depending on how picky you are with your seat, if you decide to show up, it's always a good idea to ask one of your friends to save you a seat first. This is the first floor, which was recently renovated and intended to be our new tutorial rooms. We haven't yet had the opportunity to use these for ourselves, as our tutorials are still online, but we can still show you around on our video too. Tutorials are essentially our PBLs, which stands for problem-based learning, something unique to HKUMed.
We work in groups of 9 to 12 students to discuss a case relevant to our current block of studies under the guidance of a tutor. These take place 1 to 2 times a week, with each session lasting for about 2 hours.
You guys will be able to experience a taster of what an actual PBL session is like with some of the activities we've planned for you in our MedStart program. Oh, isn't that Jade?
Yeah, it is!
Hi.
So, would you mind introducing yourself to the MedStart audience?
Yeah, sure. Hey guys, I'm Jade, and I'm 20 years old and currently a Year 2 student studying in HKU. So I have a YouTube channel called Jade Film, where I post videos about HKU Med, as well as what I do in general in my life. So if you want to know, please check it out.
So what are you currently studying in Year 2?
So currently we're studying the HRS block, which stands for Hematology and Immunology block, and just now we finished HNS, which is Head, Neck, Nervous System block, and in semester 1 we did the GIS block as well as the MSS block, which stands for Gastrointestinal and also the Musculoskeletal block.
So, what do you particularly like about HKUMed?
I particularly like AMSAHK, and also, of course, the whole community. And I think the faculty does a good job in providing us opportunities to meet other students in our year. So, for example, they change our PBL groupings every semester or every 2 blocks, and so we have a chance to meet other people in our year.
Mm-hmm. So, have you seen any big differences between the curriculums in HKUMed and CUHKUMed?
The biggest difference, obviously, is the enrichment year. So for HKU, for Year 3, we have enrichment year where you can do volunteering, you can do research, or go abroad to study. While for CUHK, they don't have that, but then they have their curriculum spread out in 3 years, so the content is more spread out. While HKU, it's squashed into 2, so at times it can get a little bit more stressful.
So as a YouTuber, what does a typical day in your life look like?
It's been a day, stressing out like crazy, just want.
Now that we've explored most of the facilities in this building, let's go over to the lobby.
Oh look, there's my friend Hansen. Hey Hansen, how's med school going for you?
It's been going good.
Would you mind introducing yourself to the MedStart audience?
Sure. I'm Hansen. I'm a third year medical student and I'm from Brunei.
So since you're in year 3, HKUMed offers the enrichment year to all year 3 students. So what are you doing for your enrichment year?
So I'm doing service work for 2 of my semesters in 2 different NGOs. The first one being Hong Kong Church Network for the Poor and Christian Action.
So what other options are there for your enrichment year?
So besides service work, you actually get 3 other options for your enrichment year. You can do intercalation, a research degree, or you can go on exchange somewhere.
That's really interesting. So what's your favorite part about HKUMed?
I'd say it's the enrichment year. It's probably the most unique thing about Hong Kong U Medicine, and it's a much needed break before the clinical year.
Yeah, great to catch up with you. So anyways, let's get back to the tour.
As the name suggests, this is where we have most of our lab sessions. Students can also come here during our live lectures, as whole class sessions are usually broadcasted live.
So this is the first floor of the lab block. We have our anatomy dissection lab, which is where we do our dissections for our course of study.
Many medical schools don't actually offer dissections, but only offer prosections, so this is certainly a unique experience in Hong Kong. These dissections would not be possible without the generous actions of our donors, so we would like to thank each and every one silent teacher.
Today we're going to demonstrate how we perform virtual reality position that you should put and then Playboy. X-ray there, insert the needle there. We'll have 3 layers of utilize virtual reality as task-oriented active learning tool in our growth anatomy dissection lab. Thank you very much.
Well, that's a great way to learn anatomy.
But you know where a great place to study anatomy is?
The library. So this is the medical library, also known as the HKUMed Medical Library, which is everything we as medical students need, such as an extensive print collection on biomedical and health sciences.
And in front of the library, there's this little courtyard area tucked away in the middle of the campus. It's a very nice area for med students to eat, hang out with friends, or just chill out.
This is a building where we frequently have our clinical skills sessions.
Even though it's a bit further away from the other buildings we visited, it is still an integral part of the medical campus and a place that we frequently visit.
Our campus is located off from the main HKU campus, just down the hill from Queen Mary Hospital, further down Poplar Road.
It is pretty convenient, with a bus stop with more than 10 buses, connecting our campus back to the main campus, as well as to many other places.
Oh wow, isn't that our bus? Looks like we gotta go. Hope to see you guys in campus soon. Bye!